And you're here with White Wrigley for the Dalby Market Report. Here at Dalby today, I've yarded 4,189 head of cattle. Market followed a similar trend to last week. The lighter out of spec cattle were cheaper again, particularly your weaner steers. However, not a lot of change across those heavy descriptions. Your best year cows today got out to 200 cents a kilo, but that was very isolated. It took a very good cow to get close to that. A lot of the big heavy cows, big heavy fat cows, anywhere from 175 to 180 cents. But any of the smaller lines or cows that weren't quite right back then around 140 and 50 cents, while your store cows were firm enough anywhere from 100 to 120 cents on those better lines of your store cows. But yeah, not a lot of good story cows here either. Heavy bullocks today got out to 210 cents a kilo, but very isolated as well. Those some pretty good young steers. The older steers with a few teeth, or that were just generally big in general, well, they were sort of back down around 160 to 170 cents today. So not a lot of change here on last week. Feeder cattle, feeder steers, heavy feeder steers, not a big heap of change on the top of it, but the average might be a bit cheaper. So your best year steers got out to 280 cents a kilo for some a good run of big heavy steers, but a lot of steers down around that 230 and 40. So probably 20 cheaper on an average on those feeder cattle, but the tops of them weren't too bad on last week. Trade feeder steers, cheaper on an average is again sort of the best of them getting at that 270 cents, but a lot of steers around that 220 to 240. Which is, yeah, I would say 10 to 20 cheaper on last week's sale. For heifers, feeder heifers, those heavier, better heifers, a few isolated sales around 220 cents, but a lot of feeder heifers around 160, 170, 180 cents a kilo. So again, yeah, cheaper on those second rate cattle that didn't have a big heap of quality. Weaner cattle, weaner steers, were probably one of the biggest shifters there today. The best of the steers getting out to 260 cents, but a lot of steers around 200, 210, 220 cents a kilo today. So that could be, it could be 20 to 30 cheaper on last week. Weaner heifers, probably not a big heap of change on that weaner heifers. It was, yeah, no record broken at all, but yeah, probably no cheaper really. A lot of heifers anywhere from 100 to about 130 cents a kilo today, probably averaged about 115, 120. Anyway, that's your market report. We'll see you next week.